Hey guys, welcome back to another session and welcome back from holidays. I hope you are all well rested and ready to run this new term. I know it's not the easiest because of what's happened with schools closing an extra week and you might be under pressure, but I want to just say sometimes pressure is good, but I want to put it in such a way that it sounds a little less morbid and down and dreary, but I want to put it in a different sense. Now, pressure. We have a choice to thrive or struggle under pressure, but here's the thing God does also put us under pressure. Pressure in our spiritual lives. And yes, it might feel, oh my word, why is God doing this? Why am I going through this? This is just insanely hard. Yes, it is like that at times, but I can guarantee you that it is for a good purpose. Now, if we look at it, the smiths, when they do silver or anything that's got to do with silver, they hit it so many times, and the reason why they do that is to get all the impurities out of that silver. So when you look at a silver spoon or anything, you can see your reflection in it. And that is why the silver gets hit time and time again. So in other words, it goes through immense heat. So in other words, pressure, and also it goes through a beating. But when I say a beating, it's normally tested. It's normally um, molded. That is the sense of it getting a beating. We, in a way, are the same as silver, but God does it a little differently. He tests us, He molds us, but we sometimes need to actually reflect in our own hearts to realize what our impurities are. It could be anything from doing something bad, like maybe you swear every now and again and you don't realize it, or maybe you are struggling with other things. But guys, here's the thing. We need to understand that God does this not because He wants you to do it. He wants you to do it so you can become the better version of yourself. And that is why we go through immense heat and a beating. Let's put it that way. But guys, the whole idea is that we need to understand that God does have a purpose for us. God does say in His Word that I know the plans I have for you, and it says there to give you a future and a hope. Now, a future. Well, right now, as youth, I've noticed, not just with church, but also at the school that I work at. The questions are going around, is there a future for us young people? And that is the question I get asked regularly at school. And I'm sure sometimes you might be wondering the same. Is there actually a future here? Well, God says a future. Okay? He does have a future for you. You just need to trust Him and just go with his madness at times, because God does have a sense of humor. But sometimes God has got a plan, and then we've got other plans, and it just goes around the bush, and He just goes, okay, you're going that path, I'm going to bring you back somehow. And it normally is a lot longer than what we originally anticipated. So, guys, I really hope that you understand that throughout this next 2 terms that you are going to be going through school or your lives, it's going to get a bit more tricky. But it's up to you to understand that the pressure is going to be on, but it's also to test you. Okay. So that is the key that I wanted to put out there. Sometimes we have to move forward. Like the Queen song, Under Pressure. Okay. It's just like, oh my word, I'm under pressure. Okay. But guys, I hope that you are doing well. I hope you are fantastic today. And I trust that you have a good week. I know most of you are writing exams currently, and I pray that they go well. So let us just bow our heads in prayer and end off this session. Father, thank you that we can come here. Thank you that we can just learn that even though under pressure, it's because you want to mold us and you want us to be faithful. Father, I just ask that as we go through this week that you'll be with us. I pray that the exams go well. And Father, I just pray for each and every single matric that is watching this, that they understand that the pressure is on, but you are there with them, and our prayers are with them, Father. Father, I ask that you just prep them and just allow them to do the best of their ability. I pray this in your name. Amen. Alright, guys, next week we start with a series. Have a good one and have an awesome Sunday.